Coming up next is Neil's radio show.
Watching the sunset on Tennessee hills. I wish I could capture it, I never will. 'Cause I'm not a painter, can't stay in the lines. Just sitting here sipping on dandelion wine. It's starting to rain, but I don't feel a thing. Sitting out rocking on that old porch swing. 'Cause I found me something that tastes like springtime. Just sitting here sipping on dandelion wine. All my life I've known some things you can't control. You can make plans, but they'll change on a dime. So pour me one more glass of dandelion wine. Preachers and dreamers, they both believe in the patterns and powers that we can't quite see. You can spend your life guessing or look for the signs. Sit back and sip on that dandelion wine. All my life I've known some things you can't control. You can make plans, but they'll change most time. So pour me one more glass of dandelion wine. Pour me one more glass of dandelion wine. You can make plans, but they'll change on a dime. So pour me one more glass of dandelion wine. Pour me one more glass of dandelion wine.
That was Claire Kelly with Dandelion Wine. I'm Neil, and welcome to my radio show. Tonight, for sure, we'll be playing music. There'll be a few movie reviews, a television review. But in all honesty, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to be doing. I'm kind of making this up as I go along, so it's going to evolve as we move through this. How long it's going to be, I don't know. But what I do know is we're going to have another 2 songs. We're going to have a twofer right here. And then after that, we're going to have a overview and review of Top Gun Maverick. But up next, we have the Nightjars with Marathon Mind.
Woke up today, felt more of the same. marathon runner running in place. Carved through the hills like a river to nowhere. A little less thinking, a little more space. I'm doing my best, looking for rest, for a marathon mind. Heavy is the head that lives in the clouds. Searching for problems to answers I've found. It ain't good for nothing, it just adds to the noise. Choir static, what's one more voice? Doing my best, looking for rest, for a marathon mind. Marathon mind. Doing my best, looking for rest, for a marathon mind. Marathon mind.
Back at the start, you built a home inside my heart. All of the tables and all of the chairs, they were ours. Then something changed, then something shifted. I was pushed down. There was no room for me in my life, you'll see. I'm all out of love, I'm all out of grace, I'm all out of feeling this way. I'm all out of hate, there's nothing left to give. Heartbreak has replaced everything that was. Now I'm all out of love. Oh, I used to be blonde, I used to be pretty, I used to be fun, till you used it up and left when you were done. I'm all out of love, I'm all out of grace, I'm all out of feeling this way. I'm all out of hate, there's
That was Katrina Stone with All Out of Love. The first film up tonight is Top Gun Maverick, a 2022 American action film directed by Joseph Kosinski and written by Aaron Kruger, Eric Warren Singer, and Christopher McQuarrie, from a story by Peter Craig and Justin Marks, which makes me nervous when I see that many writers, but in this case, it panned out. The film is a sequel to the 1986 film Top Gun. Tom Cruise reprises his starring role as a naval aviator Maverick. It was based on characters of the original film created by Jim Cash and Jack Epps Jr. The film also stars Miles Teller, Jennifer Connelly, John Hamm, Glenn Powell, Lewis Pullman, Ed Harris, and Val Kilmer. In the film, Maverick confronts his past while training a group of younger Top Gun graduates, including the son of his deceased best friend, for a dangerous mission. Development on a Top Gun sequel was announced in 2010 by Paramount Pictures. Cruise, along with producer Jerry Bruckheimer and director Tony Scott, were asked to return. Craig wrote a draft of the screenplay in 2012, but the project stalled when Scott died later that year. The film was later dedicated to Scott's memory. Production resumed in 2017 after Kosinski was hired to direct. Principal photography, which involved the use of IMAX certified 6K full-frame cameras, took place from May 2018 to April 2019 in California, Washington, and Maryland. An initial release date was scheduled for July 12, 2019, but it was delayed several times due to the complex action sequences and the COVID-19 pandemic. During the pandemic, several streaming companies attempted to purchase the streaming rights to the film from Paramount, but all offers were declined on the orders of Cruise, who insisted the film be released exclusively in theaters. Top Gun Maverick premiered at CinemaCon on April 28, 2022, and was theatrically released by Paramount Pictures in the United States on May 27, 2022 in IMAX, 4DX, ScreenX, and Dolby Cinema. The film was acclaimed by critics, with many calling it better than the original. It won Best Film from the National Board of Review and was also named one of the top 10 films of 2022 by the American Film Institute. The film was nominated for 6 awards at the 95th Academy Awards, including Best Picture, and received numerous other accolades. It grossed $1.489 billion worldwide, making it the second highest grossing film of 2022 and the highest grossing film of Cruise's career. On IMDb, it gets a 8.3 rating, Rotten Tomato 96%, and Metacritic 78 out of 100. They're all basically the same. They're all kind of 0 to 10 or 0 to 100. I like the original film when it came out. I wasn't a huge fan of Top Gun. I'm more of a Harrison Ford guy than a Tom Cruise guy. But I would say I enjoyed this film more than the original. The action sequences are pretty amazing. On a side note, I was listening to Michael Dorn, who plays Worf on Star Trek. He's a pilot, and he's flown fighter jets. And he kind of said in the movie, they kind of make a lot of that stuff up, and I don't have a problem with that. I would have no idea if any of this stuff is real or not in these dogfights if I hadn't heard that interview. So, I mean, I don't hold that against the movie. But overall, it's a really good film. I never looked at my watch to see when it was going to be over. I believe it's over 2 hours long, so it is a very long film. But I fall in the middle of those reviews. I would give it an 8 out of 10. Now back to the music with Rocco Vargas with Keys.
I've been losing lots of keys lately. I don't know what that means, but maybe I'd be better off with things that can't be locked. I'm breaking out of boxes, I'm taking off these chains. Don't need your expectations. No, I'm building my own name. Don't lock me up, don't lock me up. I've got so much more to give. Don't lock me up. Am I not enough? see me. I'm breaking out of your I'm tired of giving people the authority to say who I am and how I got to be this way. Don't lock me up, don't lock me up. I've got so much more to give. Don't lock me up. Am I not enough for you to see me? I'm breaking out of your key to my success has always been me. Invested in myself, and now I'm free. Been kicking down the door that all will make believe. Yeah, they all will make believe. Don't lock me up, don't lock me up. I've got so much more to give. Don't lock me up. Am I not enough for you to see me? I'm breaking out of your
John Carpenter's The Fog.
This is KAB, Antonio Bay. Stevie Wayne here, and let me be the first to wish Antonio Bay a happy birthday. We're 100 years old today, and keep a watch out for that fog bank heading in from the east.
100 years ago, between midnight and 1, something unknown came out of the fog. Now it has returned. Oh, Jesus. 100 years ago, between midnight and 1, something unnatural came out of the fog. Now it has returned. 100 years ago, between midnight and 1, something evil came out of the fog. Now it has returned.
Who's there?
The fog.
Antonio Bay has a curse on it. We're all cursed. There's no water getting here, but something awful cold, Pin.
I think I'll go to Vancouver now.
Where's the fog now?
Well, it should be right outside my door now.
Oh, there's something different about this fog. Dan, stay away from the door! Someone listen to me!
Get inside and lock your doors. Close your windows. There's something in the fog. Stay away from the fog. From the creator of Halloween, the ultimate experience in terror and suspense. John Carpenter's The Fog, starring Adrienne Barbeau, Jamie Lee Curtis, John Houseman, Janet Leigh as Kathy Williams, and Hal Holbrook as Father Malone. The fog. What you can't see won't hurt you. It will kill you. Between midnight and 1, it will find you.
Now, one of my memories when I used to listen to the radio back in the 80s was the movie trailers. It was always a big deal when they came on, and I wanted to include that here. And originally, I was going to play the trailer for House 2 because I have a funny review. I'm gonna read my Letterboxd reviews and then play a trailer. Well, I'm going to read it after I play the trailer. But my idea was to have a newer movie, something like Maverick, that basically everybody has seen. And regardless of what I think of it, people are going to see it anyway. It's such a huge release. But then I was going to go back and do an older film. And like I said, I wanted to do House 2 because it's a crazy film. But I couldn't find the trailer downloadable online that I could rip the audio from, so I was able to find The Fog. So I'm going to read my review of The Fog off of my Letterboxd account. Now, this is the original Fog 1980, the John Carpenter version, and here is what the ratings are online. IMDb gives it a 6.8 out of 10, Rotten Tomatoes 75%, and Metacritic is a 55 out of 100. Which I think those are all way too low for this movie. I give The Fog 4 out of 5 stars. The Fog may not achieve the lofty heights of Halloween and The Thing, but it's still an excellent horror movie. The film is propelled by the atmosphere, location, the fog, and of course Carpenter's excellent score. I just wish Jamie Lee Curtis had a more purposeful role in the story. It seems she's just in the movie to validate her reputation as a scream queen, and it's a bit of a waste. But all in all, it's a fantastic ghost story. This is a movie that I own, and it's something I watch every Halloween season. Our next song is by Danielle Netz, Back in Time.
I'm so far away from home, in this desert of regrets. Never thought that I would have to let you go. Tell me, how can I forget? If I could travel back in time, I'd lay a blanket full of stars to brighten up the darkness of our sleepless nights. I'd find a way to make you smile. But I will break your fall, even if you don't love me, even if you don't love me. I will break your fall, even if you don't love me, even if you don't love me.
take me away. Throw my body about in an ocean of who I am, who I am destined to be, who I will become. Light me up, giant star, put your heat on me. This is all that I can be. Take me up, the giant star, pour the heat on me, and it's all I wanna be. The purpose of a life, the secrets in a bowl, the keys to growing old, the key to my soul, keeping to the path, the steps we've gotta take, build upon the frame, build until you break. Light me up, a giant star. This is all that I can be. Take me up, the giant star. Pour your heat on me. This is all I wanna be. Light me up, the giant star. Pour your heat on me. This is all that I can be. Take me up.
That was Patric Lemieux with Giant Star. Now to television. The Last of Us is an American post-apocalyptic drama television series created by Craig Mazin and Neil Druckmann for HBO. Based on the 2013 video game developed by Naughty Dog, the series is set 20 years after a mass fungal infection caused by a mutation in the genus, Cordyceps? We'll go with that, which sparked a global pandemic. The infection causes its victims to transform into hostile, cannibalistic creatures resembling zombies. The series follows Joel, Pedro Pascal, a smuggler tasked with escorting the teenage Ellie, Bella Ramsey, across a post-apocalyptic United States. Guest stars include Nico Parker as Joel's daughter Sarah, Gabrielle Luna as Joel's younger brother Tommy, Merle Dandridge as Resistance leader Marlene, and Anna Torv as Joel's smuggler partner Tess. The Last of Us, said to be the largest television production in Canadian history, was filmed throughout Alberta from July 2021 to June 2022. It is the first HBO series based on a video game and a joint production by Sony Picture Television, PlayStation Productions, Naughty Dog, and Mighty Mint and Word Games. The first season consists of 9 episodes written by Druckmann, who wrote and co-directed the original game, and Marzin. The Last of Us premiered on January 15, 2023. It received acclaim from critics who praised the performance, writing, production design, and score. Several call it the best live-action adaptation of a video game. Across linear channels and HBO Max, the series premiere was watched by 4.7 million viewers on the first day, the second biggest for HBO since 2010, and over 22 million within 12 days. In January 2023, the series was renewed for a second season. IMDb has a rating of 9.3 out of 10, Rotten Tomato 97, and Metacritic 84 out of 100. Now, I've watched the first 2 episodes of the show, and it is excellent. My only concern with the show, and when I review these things, I mean, I'm only 2 episodes in, so it's kind of hard to say. It's easier with movies that are one-shot. Series, I don't know how I'm going to do it, because I'm definitely not doing it by episode. It'd probably be by season or maybe overall, but this being a newer show, it's only got 2. Actually, I believe tomorrow is when the 3rd episode comes out, but so far, I would agree with the critics. My rating would be around in the same place. My only concern with this show, and any show that's post-apocalyptic, I was a big viewer of the early seasons of The Walking Dead. I don't know if they're going to be able to overcome the fatigue of another Walking Dead type show. The clickers are terrifying. Actually, to me, they're more terrifying than the zombies in The Walking Dead. But as of now, I pretty much agree with what everybody's saying, and we'll see as the show goes on. But if you haven't watched it, if you like sci-fi horror and you got HBO, I would watch The Last of Us. It is an excellent start to what could be a long-running series on HBO. Okay, now we have a song by the Taxi Letter Writers called Lightstorm.
Knee-jerk reaction is fight or flight. First sign of color, I run and hide. But you came like rain on a summer night, and I think you're rewiring my mind. I've been taking cover under my skin, but I wanna step outside and take it all in. 'Cause baby, it's like a light storm to be yours. Thunder crashing till the sky's torn. You're like a light storm, a light storm. Touching on some kind of high. You're painting scenes on my storyline, so carry me where you like. I'm used to taking cover under my skin, but I wanna step outside and take it all in. 'Cause baby, it's like a light storm to be yours, finding freedom in the downpour. You're like a light storm, a light storm. Baby, it's like a light storm to be yours. Feelings flooding through the front door. You're like a light storm, a first moments of falling, the stirring of the heart. Felt the love I gave no longer starts to bloom with you in mind. Wanna learn to find with you a way to hold, not lose. If I open up my heart this way, intertwine, maybe I'll make a change. This can only mean one thing, that my love might begin to believe again. It's only for you, only for you, only for you. It's only for you, it's only for you, only for you, only for you, only for you.
Kind of funny, crazy madness that keeps me up at night. Just thinking of you makes me nervous, like there's only you and I. You're the clarity I find when the clouds fill up the sky. I don't wanna miss a piece of you. When I'm with you, I can never lose. This can only mean one thing, that my love might begin to believe again. It's only for you, only for you, only for you. It's only for you, it's only for you, only for you. It's only for you, only for you. Your love in me, best ways I thought it could be. You're all I see, you're all I need. It's only for you, only for you, only for you. It's only for you, it's only for you, only for you. It's only for you, only for you.
That was B.O. with Only For You. I'm going with B.O. It's B-E-O, like Neo, but B.O. Now for a public service announcement. I'm going to read a little bit on a local non-for-profit organization, Cats and Dogs Forever. It is a organization that I've gone to a few times. They've helped me out, and they also have thrift stores that you can purchase from. I'm pretty sure it's specifically here just in Florida, but wherever you live, there are organizations such as the Humane Society and the like. If you're going to get a cat or dog, please adopt. There's plenty of animals out there that need homes, and I'm going to read a little bit from their website. Dogs and Cats Forever was organized in 1988 for the purpose of building and maintaining a shelter for homeless dogs and cats of the Treasure Coast. Our shelter is committed to finding good, adoptable, and loving homes for our animals and to helping end the killing of thousands of abandoned animals in South Florida each year. As Florida's population grows, so has come an increase of unwanted animals. Any shelter pet not adopted will have a safe and permanent home at our facility for the duration of its natural life. No animal at Dogs and Cats Forever will ever be sold for research, entertainment, or exploitation. We strive to end animal abuse and neglect, and we advocate the spaying and neutering of all companion animals to help the pet overpopulation. This charity is not connected with any other animal society. It is a not-for-profit, tax-exempt project, totally dependent on donations and endowments. Officers and members are unpaid volunteers. All gifts are used locally and are greatly appreciated. The website is pretty simple. It's dogsandcatsforever.com. So if you're in the Treasure Coast area and looking to adopt an animal, this would be the place to go. But if you're not, there's organizations throughout the country and throughout the world. I encourage you to adopt, not shop. Next song on the docket is Adam Turley, I See You.
Take me somewhere to warmer weather, to something better than here right now. 'Cause the days get longer, the nights grow colder, a lonely shoulder when you're not around. Tell me, do you want me right now? I don't wanna wait to find out. I need you to love me lights out tonight. Will you love me till the sun goes down? Will you love me till the stars burn out? And tell me, do you see a future filled with me? 'Cause I do. I see you. I see you. You. 14 hours and 14 days, yeah, it feels the same when I'm not with you. Yeah. Do you wonder the way I wonder? 'Cause I still wonder if we'll make it through. Tell me, do you want me right now? I don't wanna wait to find out. I need you to love me lights out tonight. Will you let me till the sun goes down? Yeah, will you love me till the stars burn out? Tell me, do you see a future filled with me? 'Cause I do. I see you. I see you. You.
Hi, babe. I just wanted to say goodnight and tell you that I love you so much. Hope you have so much fun tonight. Bye. Love you.
As I had said at the top of the show, I'm kind of winging this and making it up as I go. So I don't really know how this show is going to be released yet. It may be released, well, it's going to be released in some type of podcast form. As of yet, I haven't even set that up. That may take a few days or so, or depending on how late I stay up tonight to do it. Just so everyone knows, all music that appears on this show is through an artless license, which I will link in the show notes. All the music that you hear, all the artists they're independent artists, and I got this idea originally when I went to Nashville, and I thought about being able to play this type of music that you wouldn't hear on mainstream radio. Not that I know what that is anymore, with Sirius and streaming and all that, and Pandora and those types of services. I don't even know where you can find new music anymore. So please support these artists if you hear something that you like. Now, to close out the show, we're going to play one more song. I'm going to end this show and future shows with a spotlight on an artist, and we will read the bio, and then we'll listen to the song to end the show. For the last song, we have Harlow and her song Titanic. Born and raised in Denver, Colorado, Harlow is a promising new pop artist balancing an emotive style with spunky pop-driven tracks. She grew up listening to country music and doo-wop, spending hours of her childhood writing songs. Since then, she supplied this unique blend of influences to her songwriting. On top of her music, Harlow has drawn much attention online with her cover videos, especially on TikTok, where she has landed almost 70,000 followers. She's also caught the eye of a prominent Nashville executive, leading her to work with Grammy-nominated writers and producers. I thank everyone for listening. Remember, subscribe, comment, like, whatever the heck you found this on, whatever positive thing you can do, especially if you hear an artist you like and you'd like to hear more from them. So to close out the show, here's Harlow with Titanic.
Is there anybody out there? I think I need a lifeline. I've been drifting through the darkness, looking for the sunrise. Sometimes it feels like we're so far away, trying to keep our heads above the waves. Are we gonna sink like Titanic? Our problems feel gigantic, like falling apart into a cold, cold ocean. Are we gonna run like we're strangers at the first sight of danger? I'll still be hanging on, just tell me we're not going under. Filling up with water, breaking into pieces, losing what we wanted, finding what we needed. If we learn to weather this storm, we'll be stronger than before. Are we gonna sink like Titanic? Our problems feel gigantic, like falling apart into a cold, cold ocean. Are we gonna run like we're strangers at the first sight of danger? I'll still be hanging on, just tell me we're not going under. Before it's too late, and we've sealed our fate, just tell me we're gonna be okay. Are we gonna sink like Titanic? Our problems feel gigantic, like falling apart into a cold ocean. Are we gonna run like we're strangers at the first sign of danger? I'll still be hanging on, just tell me we're not going under. Going under. Just tell me we're not going under.
This has been a presentation of the Twilight Audio Theater.